Back up to save even more at the pump.
That's great.
Make the most of the stop you need to make with Shell.
Wait, there's three of me? Awesome.
My colleague John Lewis used to say, solving difficult problems means finding a way out of no way. That's the kind of mayor I'll be. With crime and homelessness soaring, we have to turn the page on those who say, there's just no way. In times of crisis, I've always found a way. It's how I helped save our state from bankruptcy, secured relief for small businesses during the pandemic, and passed a bipartisan law on police reform in a deeply divided Congress. I'm Karen Bass. Let's find a way forward together.
Your name?
Abigail. Abigail Walker.
Walker Independence. New series Thursday at 9 on KTLA 5.
Clippers Nuggets tonight at 7:30 on KTLA 5.
We're demanding a fundamental shift.
Right now at 5, a career-ending council controversy. New fallout tonight over those racist remarks from Los Angeles leaders. How they just cost someone their job. SoCal stopover. President Biden landing in Los Angeles tonight, tying up traffic along the coast. What you need to know.
We're still out there working day and night.
Hunting down a hit-and-run driver. Authorities offering a reward tonight to catch the driver responsible for a violent crash into a mother and toddler. When falsehoods cost a fortune, the jury in the Alex Jones trial awards the Sandy Hook families nearly $1 billion from the conspiracy theorist. But will they ever see that money? The news at 5 starts right now. Just arrived in Los Angeles moments ago and soon will be headed to Santa Monica.
Well, he is here for a big ticket Democratic fundraiser.
As you see it there, that's Marine One, the helicopter. We're taking a live look at LAX, where Air Force One is also sitting on the tarmac. Biden stepped into Marine One just moments ago. Let's get to KTLA's Rick Chambers joining us live from Santa Monica with more. Rick.
Yeah, guys, we're expecting that helicopter to land here at Santa Monica Airport sometime within the next 5 or 10 minutes. There are some people that have gathered near a fence here, but security keeping them well away from the runway. As you mentioned, the president is in town for a 2-day swing. This will be mainly a campaign and a big fundraising swing for him. Let's take those pictures, if you can, from LAX out there. Air Force One touching down on the runway there about 4:45, some 15, 20 minutes ago. President Biden arriving today from Colorado, where he dedicated a national monument there and stumped for a Senate candidate. He'll be speaking about infrastructure tomorrow here in Southern California. He's going to head over to Brentwood. He'll be mainly kind of focusing on the Purple Line transit project there, which is bringing in more jobs. They say hopefully it'll be cutting down on pollution. No doubt mayoral candidate Karen Bass will be seen at his side at some point during that. And then later tomorrow afternoon, Nancy Pelosi will be joining the president for a big congressional Democratic fundraiser that you mentioned earlier. Mr. Biden will then head to Orange County on Friday. When he's in Orange County, he'll be talking about inflation and the cost to the American family, as well as things like prescription drugs, Medicare coverage, and Social Security benefits. Then it'll be on to Oregon late Friday afternoon and more campaigning up in Portland. As we come back out live here to Santa Monica, at some point while he's on the ground in Southern California, we would expect him to talk or comment at least on the City Hall scandal that's still brewing. He's already gone on record saying that he's expecting everybody involved in that to resign. We'll see if that happens. At Santa Monica Airport, I'm Rick Chambers. Guys, let me throw it back to you in the studio.
Rick, thank you. Let's stay on that subject. Our big story tonight, Nury Martinez has resigned her LA City Council seat after stepping down as president, following days of fallout from that leaked racist audio that was recorded.
So her resignation comes as the state attorney general announces an investigation tied to the scandal, which also involves 2 other city council members. KTLA's Kimberly Chang is live in downtown LA with the breaking details. Kimberly.
Sure, Pedro. Hi. As you mentioned, she initially stepped down as council president and took a leave of absence, but she held on to her seat on city council. But after public outcry, she officially announced today that she's out. In a lengthy statement, disgraced council member Nuri Martinez said in part, quote, "It is with a broken heart that I resign my seat for Council District 6, the community I grew up in and my home." She went on to say, "As the first Latina council president, I strive to serve with compassion and to give a larger platform to the communities I felt had been left behind." Many are glad to see her go.
I hope the other two resign, follow her example.
Martinez was on a leave of absence after already stepping down from her position as council president this week. This latest move comes hours after a crowd of people interrupted Wednesday's city council meeting, which was dismissed early. Protesters made it clear that they wouldn't let up until Martinez, Gil Cedillo, and Kevin De Leon resign. All three council members were part of a leaked conversation on redistricting, during which racist remarks were made. Acting council president Mitchell Farrell told reporters there's no other option but for them to resign.
The emotions are only going to flare more and more and more. This is not going to calm down.
Reaction poured in. Mayor Eric Garcetti said the decision is in the best